Hey guys, we're the Fun Guys, and this is our company, the Fungi Factor.
Okay, so the problem. Every year, 4.5 trillion cigarettes are littered worldwide, and smokers litter as many as 65% of their cigarettes. Furthermore, here's a graphical representation of the amount of cigarettes littered in the US from 1950, and as you can see, it's a staggering increase. Also, 41% of littered materials in the US are cigarettes. Lastly, there's a non-biodegradable component within all cigarettes, and this also has harmful toxins and chemicals which leach into soils, beachways, waterways, and contaminate our foods. Also, they're just going to affect our environment negatively, as well as human health.
So what's the solution to this problem? The researchers at the University of Maine have found that there's this unique fungi called Pleurotorius osteorosis, which can degrade the cigarette filters. And basically our idea is based off of that idea because we introduce a service that degrades cigarette filters using mycelium, as the mycelium uses the cigarette filters as a certain carbon source in order for it to cultivate itself. So there's a three-step process for this. The first is to collect the cigarettes, and in order to ensure that this process is efficient and effective, we've decided to partner with Keep America Beautiful, and they're going to provide the cigarettes to us. Then we'll cultivate the mycelium at a lab, and then we'll extract the mycelium and we'll provide it to our partners. So, what's the proof that it actually works? Let me show you a video. So as you can see, the mycelium interacts with the cigarette filter, and it uses the cigarette filter as a carbon source so it can grow itself, and you can see that the mycelium rises. So we collected data at this biohacking lab at GenSpace, and basically we've seen that there's a direct correlation between the mycelial length and the time span in which the mycelial length interacted with the cigarette filters. So we performed 3 experiments for this. This is the first prototype iteration. And then this is the second prototype iteration. And the third prototype iteration is still in the biohacking lab, and it's still being processed.
Also, we just wanted to add that we changed one variable, which is the amount of peptone within these trials. So for the first trial, you can see that it looks very brittle and unabsorbent. And for the second, it looks much more healthy and absorbent. And that's because peptone is a nitrogen source for the mycelium, and so we balance it better with the amount of carbon also being taken in, and that's seen through the second trial versus the first.
Yep. And additionally, one thing that was changed from the preliminary round is that we first gradually introduced cellulose acetate before we introduced the cigarette filters, which includes the cellulose acetate plus the toxins, in order to ensure that the fungi of the mycelium is able to release specific enzymes, and that would increase the chance of the degradation of the whole cigarette filter.
Lastly, here's the market for mycelium. It's used in building materials as well as in medicine, and it's an alternative to plastics and styrofoam as well.
So the sources of revenue: first, we become the mycelium manufacturers, and second, we provide our services to governments. And we spoke to some government officials from the EPA, and they said that our service is very reliable and it is able to degrade the toxins and the cellulose acetate 100%. Lastly, we have a comparative analysis, and it can be seen that the cost of our mycelium is a lot cheaper than all the other competitors. So overall, we can say that our company is going to be the future and the leading mycelium provider to companies that need mycelium.
Thank you.
Thank you.